All right, guys, so check it out. Let us update the Öhlins Street Tuned or the ZEV Comfort kits with their new upper spring adapter design. It is a multi-piece design, but it acts like a bearing. As you can see here, you got another bearing assembly here. It's 3 pieces. It sandwiches together like such. It's pretty ingenious. It's the same stack height as the original spring adapter, so you won't need to change your ride height at all. They've already taken all that into consideration. What I'm going to show you is over here, you put this thing counterclockwise so it lifts up the adjuster, and then you can crack this with a 14mm wrench, okay? And then this comes out. All right, so that is out now. Put that to the side. Now you'll see in here, this is the Allen set screw. All right, for the needle valve. You'll take a 2.5mm Allen and you're going to sink this in now. All right, so you're going to turn this clockwise, basically stiffening it up. I didn't recess this enough. It has to go all the way down. Take a look in there if you guys can. See in there? By sinking that Allen set screw deep inside, it exposes this so that you can put this in here. I'm sorry, this is a 5mm, not a 4. I made a mistake. This will go in here, okay? You can use a pass-through on that 14mm nut to crack this loose, holding this Allen steady. You don't want that to come loose. I, on the other hand, am going to do it a quicker way. I will go in here and I will just grab the piston shaft to make sure this doesn't spin at all, all right? And then I'll just zip this off. So as long as you make sure this doesn't spin at all, you're golden. However, tightening it down, I do recommend you use a pass-through, okay? So that is off, all right? So all this goes away. You take this off. You don't need this anymore. You leave this here. Now let's show you how this thing stacks up. You will take this bottom pin spacer, and you'll see all of this stuff blown up in the diagram that they may supply you or with your installation instructions. So you can take this, you'll take this off. This is the old one. That goes in the garbage, okay? Put this here, take that. Then you take this rubber piece, okay? Then you take your stack, and this fits on top of here, just like that. All right? Then you're gonna take this and slide this back over, right? And then you're going to grab the small top pin top spacer. That goes there. And then this nut will go onto here. Don't forget, use a pass-through, a 5mm Allen. Tighten this up. Look at the torque specs in the Öhlins manual. But that's basically it. You just tighten this all up and you're done. That's the whole retrofit for the front, all right? In the rear, it's pretty simple. You'll see under your rear upper mount that there's a void there. There's a gap. You're going to basically just take this. You'll look at their instructions, and you'll just slide this underneath the upper mount. So take a look at this here. So remove the upper mount, and then you'll see the thicker spacer goes on the bottom, and the rubber spacer goes on top, just like that. All right, you'll see how, yep, I would imagine that the smooth side, the flat side is what this sits on, and this is what the actual damper body will come, or whatever will hit up against. All right, so there you go. That's how you do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share at ZEVcentric.com. If you guys have purchased anything from us, or you need assistance with updates, let us know. You do need to validate that you have a spring binding noise before you'll qualify for this update. There might be some costs involved. You're always welcome to reach out to Öhlins to see what their policies are. But if you have purchased from us, reach out to me. If you're local to me, I'll validate it. I'll work with Öhlins to get you guys updated, all right? Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.